Hey everyone, Zero Jitty here with the XBLA Fans channel. Here you go, quick taste of Police Chase. I'm not exactly sure what to call this game. I'm not sure if it's a simulator or a racing game, but the story is that you are Tom, a new cop, and you've been kind of you're just kind of going. The story doesn't really have anywhere that's really going so far. I'm supposed to be a police officer, but in every single one of these missions, I've done everything except police stuff. This one, I went through a tutorial. This one where I essentially went to pick up a guy whose car had run out of gas, and then I went and got gas for that car, and then I went and parked it. This one, I went and I picked up the police chief at a diner after his car got a ding in it. I then took that car to get it repaired and then brought it back. I then went and got the police chief's car and then brought it back. And then I did a random race here. There is a sort of Tom's Race things where it's just races. There is a free play mode where you can kind of run around and do stuff, a whole bunch of stuff that seems kind of boring. The world is a little annoying to get around, as you can see. You do have the giant highway around the outside, but there is no GPS system whatsoever. So let's say you get one of the missions was, hey, go up to that upper left corner to pick someone up. There was no GPS to kind of guide me to it. I had to keep continually looking at this map while I'm driving around to get to him, and then had to do it all the way to get back, which was really annoying when the timed mission happened, because I had to kind of figure out my way to get there and then get back under or at least get there under a time limit, and I had like literally 3 seconds left when I got there. And so far it has been incredibly not exciting.
Hi, Patrick.
Oh, here's some of the dialogue. We're gonna skip, but the dialogue is not the best.
Oh, Patrick. You know, not...
Wait a minute.
Playing Tom is the worst voice acting I have heard in a while, and probably one of the worst player characters I have ever encountered.
This out. So that's the police car. I've got to tell you, man, you might make a tradesman happy with that rust bucket, but I'm used to racier models.
I'll hang up. Later, Patrick.
Yep. Later, Claudia.
Claudia? Isn't she Miss Hotness from reception?
What's wrong with you? First you say hello to your...
Like, this guy, Patrick, is super condescending every time he talks.
Guy's so quick on the uptake, he must be a cop.
But you get the idea.
Tell me what you've got, Tom.
Not good voice acting. Just to let you know, if you start this game up and there's absolutely no sound whatsoever, you need to go to options, because when this game started for me, it defaulted to every single sound option muted. And even though I have speech all the way down, it kept, they talk anyways, but whatever. Yeah, like, I don't know what to classify this game as, except not fun. Let's go to the campaign and go to this 6th mission. And I'm almost halfway through this, so we'll show you a bit of this there.
Tom,
and it always starts like this.
I got another job for you. You can do speed and you can do precision, but can you do both at the same time?
The graphics are
Can you even ask that boss?
kind of like those bus and truck simulator games levels.
And of course, I can do both.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't stand these cutscenes. And now I have to look at the map, stop, and I need to figure out which way to go. Okay, cool. And it does not control well. Granted, this is a van. I'm sure I could go and switch to something else, but whatever. And of course, I can turn on my siren. Oh, and I can respawn. I forgot. So right on the D-pads, respawn. Left is the sirens. So we need to go... Oh, we need to turn right, and then we turn left. But yeah, you're going like 90% of this game so far has been going from point A to point B, and then that's it. Maybe under a time limit, maybe don't take damage to your vehicle, maybe you're going to need gas at some point, but if maybe this is just getting me introduced to the game, it is a terrible way to do it because it is super boring. Oh, and by the way, for being a police officer, there is absolutely no consequences whatsoever for driving like an idiot and hitting people. So let's just keep going. But I have yet to chase anyone. I'm guessing most of that stuff is going to happen in like the free play, but their tutorial should not just be, or like their campaign so far has been incredibly boring and not fun at all to play. So I got to find a turn area to cut over, so give me a second. Look, so far the cars have ranged from like civilian cars to this thing to... I haven't actually even drove a police cruiser yet. Where am I? All right, cool. I have all vehicles in this universe apparently have nitro as well. But yeah, so far this has just not been fun to play at all. Oh, it's up there. Great. So I gotta reverse. Like, I just slammed into that guy. No one cares. And then when you have your sirens on, the cars kind of pull over, but kind of don't. Dear Lord, this is controlled terribly. So this vehicle is super top heavy. The smaller civilian vehicles I've been able to drive kind of control, like are super easy to spin out. Oh, am I finally getting my police car? Yay.
Now drive back, Tom. Fast and with precision.
Yay, I finally have my cruiser. I don't think there's a emergency brake. Okay, so let's see. So if I turn around this way, I should be able to get back there pretty fast. If not, we'll just go do the free play because I'm not going to redo this mission. Because most likely after this video, I'm just going to uninstall this game.
Oh, you scratched the car.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's not fun. That is really crappy on their part. So let's just go to free play and see what we can do. Maybe it was somewhere in the cutscene that, hey, you should not scratch the car, but it is so not fun to do this. Can I switch cars? Do I bump the car to switch? I don't know. We'll just drive around for a bit. But yeah, don't get this game. It is, I don't know what it's trying to be. This campaign's boring. This weird stuff with like none of the music or like none of the sounds going off, or everything being off at the beginning of it. And the voice acting is just terrible. And like, I hate whoever your Tom guy. Maybe later on he becomes better and is a better person, but I don't care enough. It's like, yes, maybe your character can be annoying and kind of bad, but when they're so annoying that you want nothing to do with them, you kind of just detach from them. So any redemption they have is not like, hey, that's a good story arc. It's finally I don't have to listen to this idiot anymore. And that should not be what you aim to have your player character be. What's over here? That's a red X. I don't know. I'm going to go issue a parking ticket. Why the hell am I all the way over here, though? Look how far away that is. That's terrible. Oh, yeah, by the way, there is a green arrow that points you to stuff. The fun part about that is it directly points at it. So it's not actually, hey, this is a path you can take. It is straight as the crow flies. It is a straight line. Also, if I did, I believe if I had that mission before, if I had retried it or continued it or whatever, I'm pretty sure it would just restart me from the beginning of it, because the very first mission I did to pick up that guy was essentially, which way can I go? To the left? Okay. I got all the way there and I accidentally bumped his car and it was like failure, and it made me restart the entire thing. And I actually just almost stopped playing then. So we'll give this guy a ticket and then we'll wrap this up. But yeah, this is police chase. You've essentially heard what it is. All right, where the hell am I? I'm gonna keep going this way. The intro, like maybe I'll get to start doing police stuff after I get that cruiser, but with how many missions and stuff I've had to slog through, I don't want to keep playing it. I don't know where I am. I'm apparently, like, the map is terrible. You know what? You get the idea. This is police chase. It is not fun. The campaign is incredibly boring. The voice acting is either condescending, average, or with Tom, who I hate. Thank you very much for watching me. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Buy another racing game. There are plenty of fun kart racers out there. There's that one with the cats, which is pretty neat. There's a fruit one that's pretty neat as well. But yeah, not this one. And there's probably a bunch of get Forza or Need for Speed or something, and anything other than this. Bye-bye.